Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Heathlands Live with myself, Mr. Mike, and on the buttons and knobs is Mr. Mark Watson.
How do?
And keeping us in check from remotely from the wilds of West Carlisle is Helen down there in the corner.
Hey guys.
So, good afternoon, welcome. We've just worked out, we think this might be the 57th Heathlands Live broadcast. So, that's impressive.
So taking out the couple of bank holidays that we didn't do, that's well over a year.
Yep, so we've definitely been broadcasting for over a year, ladies and gentlemen. So, I hope you're all well. We shall get down to business. So, we've got the agenda. Oh, no, sorry. Equipment check. So, I've got my bit of paper. And I've actually written stuff on it this week. There we go.
I'll show you paper, but there's nothing on it.
Yeah. I've got my pen, which shall now go in its required position. Why am I trying to do it in the mirror? That's anyway. So I've got my pen. There we go. I've got my drink, which is, of course, coffee, because I'm not healthy like Spiff. There's a misnomer. I've also got my phone in case Mr. Spiff decides he's going to try and put me off, as he did try last week.
I'm sure he will.
Well, he failed spectacularly. He promised me things were going to happen, but
it depends on what time in the day he opened his bottle.
That's right. And of course, just before we carry on, I think we should mention that luckily for Mr. Spiff, the easing of lockdown coincided with his birthday this week, so he was able to celebrate his birthday in a beer garden. So happy birthday, Mr. Spiff. I hope you had a great birthday and enjoyed the sunshine and the ale in a socially distanced, COVID-safe manner. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So that's one of the big news items this week. Of course, we're starting to ease very gently out of lockdown, and so things are starting to change. Things are starting to be a little bit easier. But remember, that doesn't mean we can go mad. We still have to do the same things here, like social distancing, washing our hands, wearing our masks when we're in close to people.
In fact, it's probably as much as if not more important because you're socialising more.
That's right. It's very important we carry on doing those things because we want to be able to carry on seeing people now that we've been allowed out. Great. So let's go through the agenda. So we're going to start shortly with the news and weather.
Yep.
And then we'll no doubt have some screen peeps at some point. Who knows? We'll have some screen peeps.
We'll have multiple screen peeps.
I'm sure we will. Then we'll have
them coming in already.
Then we'll have the gallery. And I believe it's quite a bit.
It's a very much extended one.
Yes, I believe
there's the photos that were missing from last week.
And
then there's multiple people been sending them. I think because of last week it was a bit scarce. Everyone thought, "Better get them photos."
It's feast and famine.
Yeah.
So what was that, Helen, down there in the corner?
I was going to add some additional photographs and footage today, to celebrate a spring kind of out and about photos, but we've had such an influx of extra material. We're going to leave that till next week.
Well, there you go. We've
It's either that or she couldn't be bothered to actually make the video.
Yeah, I think that's more likely. Yeah, she just sat there eating chocolate. Look at that. I don't know how professional's that. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you. So we'll have an extended gallery which will feature all sorts of
there's
things.
photos from Nicola Centres a Load, which aren't of Nicola but of other people. The purple bubble, we have a separate section just for Emma D. The orange bubble, the green bubble, the forgotten ones from last week, then the ones on Facebook from this week, and then a special one called JLEP, which will explain itself later on, and then a couple of Jamie.
Yep. So
Jamie's been doing his animal husbandry with Jane again, and she sent us loads of photos and videos. So
excellent. And I've seen none of these, ladies and gentlemen, so this is going to be that'll be an interesting section. I'll be winging it like a good one. Right, and then, of course, we'll finish, as always, with the shout-outs. If you want to shout out, then send a little comment on the chat or get into us on one of our many various ways, and we'll try and get that out either in the screen peeps or if it's a proper big shout out. It'd be nice if people want to shout out other people and I can do them at the end.
Yeah,
that would be quite nice.
That would be lovely.
Yeah. So rather than me just shouting out people who I've spoken to, or well, more pertinently, people that the staff have spoke to when they've been ringing round, if you want to shout out anybody else out there,
we can play a little game as well. What time did Spiff fall asleep on his birthday?
Was
it before or after 10?
I suspect it was when Cheryl picked him up at 6 o'clock.
Poured him into his bedroom.
Anyway, we're denigrating one of our highly professional members of staff.
So
So,
holidays allowed to.
well, we could, yeah, we of course. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I seem to be losing.
Do you need adjusted?
I think I might need adjusted there, Mark. I'm not sure why, but I seem that. Oh, there we go. Right, you can see the.
I was just cutting off the sheen.
Yeah, fair enough. Excellent. Right, I hope you can see me in all my glory now. So let's start with the weather, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a fabulous week up here at Heathlands. I hope you've been enjoying the sun. We've had a nice sunny spring week, I believe.
Some frosty mornings, but everything else has been pretty good.
Mark, we forgot to shut the door.
Yeah, it's just in case somebody decides to come upstairs and do something. We've got a little bit of warning if the door's closed.
I like living dangerously. Anyway, so yeah, the weather's been great. Hope you've been managing to get out there and enjoy it. Lots of spring flowers happening, lots of wildlife out there, and really good to get out and about and enjoy it while it lasts. Because this is Cumbria, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure it will rain very soon.
Speaking of flowers, me and Eva were out catching Pokemon yesterday, and Eva was looking in gardens and telling us there's loads of flowers out now, all sorts of different ones, tulips and even one that looked like a poppy, but I don't think it was a poppy. Probably just a tulip that had blown over slightly.
Excellent. So yes, so get out there, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the weather while we can, and if anybody's got any photos of out and about with in the nice weather, send them in, because they might feature in the art showcase and activities extreme next week with Mr. Spiff, who'll be regathering the reins of this runaway cart that's been freewheeling while I've been in charge. And that'd be great. So let's see, what have I got next? Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week of the month. Week,
of
month,
the hour of the broadcast.
Well, whatever. Because it's actually twice monthly, isn't it? So, was it bi-weekly? No. What fortnightly? It's that time fortnightly, ladies and gentlemen. I'll work it all out.
That'll be
you
two
can tell I rehearsed this. That it's that time that you should be receiving an envelope vaguely like this. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the pack, the activity pack. Now, ladies and gentlemen, live on air, we're going to have a little look, see what's in this week's pack. Unpacking the pack. That's great. Now, what's quite funny, ladies and gentlemen, is that Mark spent all yesterday putting it all in, and I'm going to just take it all out straight away. So,
it's fine.
Yes, and if anybody, my daughter loves the YouTube videos where you actually
unpack stuff.
You watch somebody unpacking stuff. Yeah.
Well, we're going to do a bit more of that as well.
And there might be some more.
There's a lot of unboxing.
Actually, this week is going to be that we could have themed this week.
Unboxing special.
Unboxing special, because there's going to be lots of things unpacked shortly, ladies and gentlemen. But more and on. Let's get back to activity pack. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we've got in here. We have, of course, the activity book. Yeah. Right, so there's the activity book.
And triple themed edition.
Triple themed, ladies and gentlemen. So on the front, we're going to be celebrating Earth Day, Save the Planet. So there's some activities around saving the planet and the Earth Day, which I'm not sure when the date is.
Well, if you open the first page and read it, you'll find out.
Oh, I've got to read it as well. So, yes, Earth Day, 22nd of April. The other thing that's happening is on the 23rd of April is St. George's Day, so the patron saint of England. I believe we've already done St. David and St. Patrick. Is that right?
Yes, I think they've been.
We haven't done St. Andrews yet, though, which is Scotland, but so that must be coming up at some point. And also, if you're an animal lover, is it National or International Penguin Day on the 25th?
World Penguin Day.
World Penguin Day, ladies and gentlemen.
There's two. There's World Penguin Day and there's Penguin Awareness Day.
Excellent.
Which I'm getting confused over.
I absolutely love penguins, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. I think they're great. My favourite are the rock hoppers. Those are the ones that jump out the sea onto the rock.
I was just telling Mike before as well, within the last few weeks, they've discovered a giant species of penguin, like a fossilised one. So there was penguin dinosaurs, massive ones.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. So there's loads of, as the usual thing, there's loads of arts and crafts. There's all your puzzles. I don't know why I'm looking at you, can't see. There's all your puzzles and stuff, and all the usual gubbins.
Susan's silly jokes,
word searches, bit of room for some art, puzzles, penguin facts there. A little art penguin.
Craft activities.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, you might be able to notice, oh, it's some of Miss Tuck's origami madness. So that also means, as well as your activity book, ladies and gentlemen, you have got some origami papers. Yes, look, lots of origami, lots bumper.
I don't know why that one's got so many in, but yeah.
Should it have that
two.
many in?
No.
It should only be 2.
No.
But not 6 then, like I've got. So anyway, so I'm gonna hand over to Mistress Tuck to let us know what, Mistress Tuck, are they going to be able to create with these here pieces of origami paper?
Can I just say first before Helen starts? I took the credit for packing them before, and I just remembered it was Maria that packed them all.
So Maria's been.
So
somebody was going to get a bonus.
I tried to steal your thunder there.
Yeah, somebody was going to get a Brucey bonus then, weren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So this week for our origami, the instruction in your activity books is for a bookmark fold. So the instructions just have the written out guide to how to make your bookmark. But there is a video on the DVD that goes further to show you how to decorate your bookmarks to make them into characters. Yeah. So here, I should say Eva inspired this origami fold this week. Because her and her daddy were making these after watching a YouTube video. So we've got a panda there. We've got a narwhal.
Can you show it on the page? Because it's quite nice how it fits. Have you got a book?
I haven't got a book.
You're in a room full of books, Helen.
There's behind you.
There's one behind you.
What do you mean on a page? Like that?
No, as in how it works as a bookmark.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Morning.
Morning. There we go.
So it slides on like that.
Oh, so it sticks on the actual corner of the page.
Yeah.
Oh. So that's quite good because I'm very, very bad for when I've got a book, which I don't have here, but I can demonstrate with it. What I tend to do is I tend to fold the corner around. So all my books have got loads of folded corners, which is
sacrilege.
Which drives a lot of people insane. So that's actually a really clever idea. Save me folding all my corners over.
The final character we've got here is a little chicken, and this is what I made in the video that is on your DVD.
Which segues nicely to the DVD, ladies and gentlemen. So you'll have your DVD. And indeed, we've got some Dancing to Heal with Wendy. We've got the origami and cooking tutorials from Helen T. Plus some more craft stuff from Helen W. And also there'll be loads of stuff that's been on online over the last couple of weeks.
Bits and bobs.
Bits, all sorts of wonderfulness. So we've got our DVD. There we go. And remember, if there's also be stuff up online, so that will be there as well. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this has been announced before. I don't know why I'm looking down there at Helen, because she has no idea what I'm talking about. I'm going to look at you guys out there in TV land. Ladies and gentlemen, there is also... this does seem... Should there be this many of these in here either? There's 4 sheets in here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I can exclusively reveal, I hope, this week's... Well, it'll be next week's bingo is... Bug Bingo! Yes, there we go. Bug Bingo, ladies and gentlemen.
I think this is only the second time we've used Bug Bingo.
Is it? Now, these are interestingly... Oh, no, not quite. Yes, no, these are nearly all flying insects, except for 2. Oh. And maybe that's just the sheet I've got. So you'll have some... You'll have some sheets in your pack. I suspect... How many should there be in there, Mark?
2.
Well, again, this is a bumper pack. I've got 4. So, and will these be up online if you want to print more off?
No.
No. Right. Okay.
That would be copyright, Mike.
Oh, right. Okay. You'll need to find your own photocopier and do your own pirating of
If
material.
anyone doesn't have one that would like to play, they can send me a message and I will send them one via email.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you need more sheets, get in touch with Mr. Mark Watson. He's got the technology and the power to make that happen.
You'd have to email hah@lbtuk.com.
So that was H-A-H. Oh, sorry.
As in Heathlands.
Oh. Capital
lbtuk.org.
Yep. I have just put the email address up in the comments, and I will pin the comments so everybody can find it.
And I think we missed a trick here, you two.
What
we should have done is we should have got all the Latin names for all of these insects, because obviously we then hand it to Spiff next week and he has to read out the Latin names. because the Latin names will be difficult. But anyway,
Richard.
we missed that trick, so you can save that. So the last thing in your packs, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand over to Mr. Mark to go through this, is the timetable and activity plan for the next couple of weeks. So, Mr. Mark, is
that a small one? I have the huge one.
Huge one.
Right, so there is a couple of little differences because we're coming to the end of doing things, and we're changing the way we're working and doing a few different things. So, and people are coming back to work and having to do other things. So, a few little changes. So, we still have the Dancing to Heal on the Monday morning, and the recording of the Arts Lives on Friday afternoons. On a Tuesday, it's still Tai Chi, and then Nick with signing, and the quiz on the afternoon. On Wednesday, we have the Mark and Sarah show.
Mark and Sarah show, excellent. I look forward to that every week.
In a change, Nick is moving his exercise to a Thursday, and Wendy's Dancing to Heal seated will be shown on the Wednesday. Ooh. So they've swapped round.
Right, so we're doing Dancing to Heal on a Wednesday, and Nick's exercise to whatever he's exercising to on that particular day will be on a Thursday.
It will be.
Excellent. And some of that's going to be live, I believe.
Which is going to be live?
The Mr. Nick's going to be live and direct from Heathlands, ladies and gentlemen. He's back with us in person.
On the afternoon this week, it is the week for bingo, which we just mentioned is Bug Bingo.
Bug Bingo.
And then the recording from last week's bingo live on the evening, or this week's bingo live in the evening, will be shown in the afternoon.
That's proper bingo, isn't it? That's bingo in numbers. Yeah. Bingo in numbers. Yes. No bugs involved.
And then the rest of the week is the same at the moment, apart from Friday morning, because Nick is now working for Better Together on the Friday. That starts this week, I think, or next week.
Next week.
So we're going to either, I've put down as showing a classic exercise session from the past, or I've been in talks with someone special this morning to maybe take over doing some of the exercise sessions live. So we'll see how this goes.
I'm sure there must be some vintage Nick.
There's some classic vintage ones.
So Nick's exercise sessions. I'm sure we should troll through the. I wonder if we can find any sort of outtakes or when things have gone wrong.
Definitely a couple of outtakes we could take out.
Excellent. So if he goes away and works somewhere else, we will take them in.
His Elvis impression always gets a laugh.
Excellent. Good. So we could Nick's best bits. That would be fun. Excellent. Good.
So the Friday Arts this week is Mr. Oh no, it's not. It's Mrs. It's Mr. This week is Phil Hewitton.
Yes.
Next week is Helen Walsh.
Yep.
And she's doing a craft activity, which I got most people sent out the packs that go with it and delivered to you by hand. A couple of people will be in the post, like Stevens. And I think the only one Helen needs to deliver is still Anthony's.
Yes.
But everyone else should have him.
Okay, good. I can feel something. I can feel something in the air.
And then
I can feel it.
The week after.
Oh, you've still got. Oh, I've crashed you. Sorry, Mark. I crashed you.
The week
I
after.
thought that was a natural pause.
Everything's the same, apart from we'll have another Tony and Tully's on the Wednesday afternoon, evening. Fantastic. And on the Friday, because that will be the last of our evening ones for art, because we're finishing the evening sessions at the end of April, but we may start them up again come darker nights in the winter. And that'll be a celebration of everything art that's been going on. Would you like to talk more about that, Helen? Or is that
so the plan for our final arts and crafts session and writing sessions is for us all to come together. So that'll be all the tutors. So that's Helen, Poi, Katie and Phil and myself. So we can kind of come and just celebrate with each other about how much we've achieved over the past few months. So bring some cake, bring a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and bring all the work that you've been doing. And we'll do kind of like a celebratory showcase.
And I think it'd be nice, if I may, put my manager's hat on, to actually maybe put a special up on the website, or up on, put a special gallery or something up with some of the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what we do with the session is once it's recorded, it goes up on the Monday afterwards. But as you say, it'd be really nice to have like a gallery reel go up with it.
Yeah, and
so
that's something that stays there.
So
that doesn't get
all the
shifted down.
photographs of things that you've been making is very, very welcome, and maybe some typed out copies of the poetry we've been doing would be fabulous as well.
Grand.
Yeah.
That would be lovely. Now can I feel something coming through the air?
No. Oh, of course you can. Yes, go for it, Mike.
Scream peeps! Whoa, there we go. Whee, my wingspan's bigger than I thought.
Top of the shop today, first
Yep.
off the bat, it is Mr. Anthony Rudds.
Hello, Anthony.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Helen, Mark and Spiff. Incorrect, it's Mike. Sorry, guys. What have you had for your lunch?
Oh, well done, Anthony. You won the bottle.
Anthony won it. So, what?
First comment.
Go on then. Mistress Tuck,
I've
you've
had-
probably had something interesting, unlike me and Mark.
Yeah.
Leftover chili con carne with sour cream, salsa, and nachos.
Nice.
My word, that's impressive for a Friday afternoon.
I edited the photographs ready for this session. My nourishment was work.
Work makes
Oh,
you stronger,
burgers
or is
to
it
look
sets you
forward
free? I
to
can never
later.
remember.
We are looking forward to burgers after this year.
All right, lovely. Well, I've not had anything as usual except for my usual coffee and
18 sachets of sugar.
18 sachets of. However, my family have decided in my absence, while I'm busy at work slaving, earning a crust to keep them in the style that they're accompanied, they've gone out for a picnic. Tina and Rowan, my daughter, have gone out for a picnic with all the ladies, and apparently my son has gone out to have another outdoor repast, al fresco, with some of his mates. So
And it's takeaway for night for you as well, isn't it?
well, it was no, but as a
You
result,
sacrificed it.
as a result, my takeaway night was last night. So this tonight, I don't know.
Leftovers.
Leftovers. I
in the
might
fridge.
get nothing, ladies and gentlemen, because they might be full from all their outdoor eating.
You'll be able to eat all them Easter eggs that you got, Mike.
I'll be able to eat all theirs that they haven't eaten, which is unusual for my kids. But anyway, there we go. So, Mr. Mark, sorry, no, back to Helen.
Back to Helen.
Back to me.
Yes.
So Matthew Beatty is saying hello, Mike, Helen, and Mark.
Hello,
Matthew.
Mr. Beatty.
How's he doing it?
Hope you're enjoying having an eeks. And we're looking forward to seeing you on Monday.
He hasn't quite got it down. has he,
No,
Matthew?
I'm just not got it.
We'll have to get some lessons off Spiff.
I'll have to come up. Matthew, when you're in on Monday, maybe me and you can interface and come up with our own personal Mike and Matthew
You could. You
little thing.
We could get Spiff to make a tutorial on how to do Haverdeeks and put it up.
Yeah. I've not obviously watched him enough. I mean, you just get bored and go to sleep. So, I should maybe watch it next week and find out how to do it properly. Anyway, sorry, we're waffling.
So we've got hi from Michael Aiken. Hello, Mike.
Hello,
Hello,
Michael.
Michael Aiken.
I'm watching
Hi,
you.
Mike, Mark, and Helen.
Hang on.
He's got to do his bit.
You got your bit. I forgot about your bit.
I don't want to do it now. Michael will be upset now. Michael will be upset now because I haven't done it. So,
Do it.
Michael Aiken, I am watching you like a hawk. And we decided that was a hawk. Caw-caw.
That's
There
ice.
we go. Ice. It's not ice.
Ice.
It's a hawk. There we go. Right. Good to hear you on board, Michael. Looking forward to seeing you also next week in the
Yes.
flesh.
We have got hellos from Sarah,
Hello,
from
sir.
Hello.
Alan.
Hello,
Hello,
Alan.
Alan.
Hi. Hello from Maria.
Hello, Maria. I believe she's in purple.
Which Maria?
She is in purple and she's saying hello from Abby, Emma, Mark, Brian, Kaylee, and Nicola.
Hello
Excellent.
to you all.
Hello.
And Paul's in saying, I'm moving house next month.
Ooh.
He is, yes. Oh, that's good news.
Staying in Carlisle?
Exciting
or-
news, Paul.
Yes, he's staying in Carlisle. I know a little bit about this. And then hopefully once they've done the house move, Paul's going to hopefully look at returning to us. We thought we'd get the house move out the way and then come back here. Because a moving house, as I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is stressful.
I was going to say, he's missed the trick there. He should have come here while his parents moved him out.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but the problem with that then, Mark, is if you let somebody else do it, your stuff doesn't get put where you
Yeah.
want it,
It's got all them
Yep.
pin badges to sort out.
Yeah, you don't...
Individually package them up.
Yeah, you just
Little
don't.
phone cases.
You've got to be in there, otherwise you lose out. Anyway, so nice to hear from you, Paul. Thank you for being on board. Anything else down there in the corner,
There
Mistress
is,
Tuck?
yes. So Paul's saying St Andrew's Day is in November. I did think it was later in the year.
Thank you, and Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Alan's saying, how dropped letter off? Was that because you dropped his
I
stuff
dropped
off?
the activity book off for him and a book for book club for him, which they're reading, The Diary of a Chav, I believe. And dropped him off the package for Helen Walsh's session next Friday.
So it had big
Yeah,
delivery.
He had everything.
Big delivery.
Presents galore.
Excellent. Good.
Paul. This references back to the penguin conversation because it's
go on
World Penguin Day. Paul's saying like penguin biscuits, Mike.
I do like penguin biscuits. I used to
pick up a
live next to the factory that made penguins before
Did
they
you?
knocked it down in Denton Home. Yeah, they used to make them in Denton Home.
No, that's a lie, Mike.
It was
They
called the Penguin Factory, man.
They made sweets.
David,
It was penguin sweets. It was nothing to do with McVitie's.
it was
I used to
called-
work at McVitie's. And
I don't care.
They had
To
penguins,
me, it was my claim to fame.
No.
Shut your mouth.
So
I'm right. You're
penguins
wrong.
made- I know this. Penguins,
I don't
penguins
care.
made kind of boiled sweets and that cheap chocolate that you get in calendars.
No, I don't care.
And
It was the Penguin
my-
Factory, ladies and gentlemen. They made penguins next to my house, and I'm not having it said otherwise.
One
Move
of-
on.
one of my
What's next?
one of my distant
No,
relatives,
what's next? Can I
long,
mute
long
him?
ago-
I need the buttons, ladies and gentlemen. I need the buttons.
I can't do it. I can mute him. I can turn his mic off.
Can't mute either of yous either.
I was about to say, one of my great relatives worked there, and he invented the mint humbug.
Oh,
The chocolate mint humbug.
no, maybe that's a load of mumbug. Hey, see what I did there? Right, carry on.
Carrying on, Mr. Stormhammer Deathclaw Firebrand.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Bonjour from a very sunny Harrowby.
Excellent.
Thank you to all the members of staff who sent me a birthday card and to Anthony Rudd for sending me one too.
Excellent.
Cool.
Paul saying happy birthday from Monday. Donna's saying hello from Aglenby Street. Hi, Donna and
Hi,
David.
Donna Winder.
And hello,
Lovely to
David.
have
I'm
you.
sure David will be there.
I don't know if
watching
you've
as
got David with you, but if he's there, keeping an eye on
Say
you,
hello.
young man.
well.
Spiff will be back next week, so you can probably have a chat with him, David, and wind him up
Abuse him.
some more.
Alan's saying book club was good. Going
Excellent.
to be good running into the summer. And then Paul's saying he's moving up near the racecourse. And we
Nice.
shall
nice.
leave it then.
Good, excellent. Is that it then for the Screen Peeps for now? Grand. We shall crack on with the news. So we've done the packs,
We have done the
ladies and-
packs.
but in breaking news, we've got something else
We have.
that comes in a package, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, look, what have I got here? So, ladies and gentlemen, I have some interesting boxes and packages.
What have you got them for, Mike?
What have I got these for? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we put in a funding bid to a charity called the Good Things Foundation. And this is about getting people like yourselves out there in TV land, but maybe not people who are watching right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's about helping people who can't
Well, it depends
access,
how they're watching now.
or how they're watching now, this is true. It's about helping people who maybe can't or haven't got the right thing to get online and be able to access things on the internet and be able to watch things and do things. So it might be that they can't get access to the internet because there's no cables that go out as far as they live. If they live way out in the outskirts of Carlisle, it may be they can't afford to buy a proper tablet. It may be that lots of different reasons. So we've got funding and we've got 25 of these packs right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you.
And they're good packs as well.
They're good packs. I'm going to show you what's in them, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. So you get, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to rip into it. Here we go. I'm making Mark really cross now, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm looking down at him, because he's like, he unboxes everything very carefully and he keeps all the
Well,
box-
these have got to
over
go
there,
out.
ladies and
These have
gentlemen.
got to go out to people. I'm going to have to read carefully.
Over
pack them.
there, ladies and gentlemen, is boxes and boxes of empty boxes, carefully stacked, quite carefully kept. So anyway, you've got a fancy, what's called a stylo. So that's if you struggle to use your finger on a touchpad, that might be something that's useful to you.
Stylus.
Stylus, yeah. Where did I get started? Stylo G.
Because we were talking about stylophones before.
Yeah, that's right. Stylo G. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure many of our viewers will know who Stylo G is. But there we go. I'll do it more carefully for Mark. Okay.
I'll give you a pair of scissors.
I might have to get some equipment. Don't do this at home, ladies and gentlemen. He gave me some.
David,
Can't believe I'm
oh.
the safe and safety officer. I'm getting excited because
We're going to have some red on the camera soon.
There we go. Right. So, what we got in this one, Mark? Now this.
It's a very high quality 3G and 4G dongle
That's known as
or a mini router, as some people call them.
So this is called a MiFi. So if you don't have, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have a cable coming into your house or a telephone line that can give you good internet signal, this will do it through the air, through the airwaves.
And you can go for a picnic in the park and still have Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So this is a portable little Wi-Fi device that's got data on it, so you can download things, and it allows you to access the internet. So that's quite a handy little thing. So each one's got one of them, and
There's something that goes with that, and it's a little card on the box.
Yeah, I'm get in there, man.
Well, he needs to do these things.
So right, so we've got the MiFi, which allows you to have internet anywhere, well, providing you've got 4G access, which is pretty much most places now. There's only very few places you can't get 4G. And with this little package here that comes with it, you may be able to see there's a number 3 on it. This, they call it Internet with Legs. So this lasts for 2 years, and this is all your data, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So this little card that goes inside your MiFi that's what gives you the access, and it allows you to free
24 gigs for 24 months.
Yeah, so that's free internet access, ladies and gentlemen. So that's, again, to help people who maybe can't quite afford to pay for their own internet. So we've got that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is the one I have to be really careful with. Now, Eva, as a grown-up, should I be using this or this to open this box? So, knife.
Tell him neither, he should be using the safety knife.
Which one? The scissors?
Yes.
The scissors, right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Our health and safety consultant and responsible adult, Eva, has told me that I should be using the scissors, not the big kitchen knife. So, there we go. So this is the actual tablet, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Lenovo M10. Mark's had a look at it, and it's quite a decent
it's not
one.
a decent bad spec.
So,
it has 2 gigabytes of RAM. It has 32 gigabytes of storage. It is a Snapdragon 459, which is quite a decent little processor for the size.
So
and the brand Levano is also part of Motorola, so it's a decent brand.
Stay and listen.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the actual tablet itself.
So this is the first one to be opened.
We haven't unboxed this one, so this is our first look as well.
They'll have Mike's grubby handprints all over it.
Yeah, this one will. So I thought there was a case with it, but that's.
Well, there's a box with it.
There's a box. I thought it was good. But anyway, so there, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see it's a nice
cover on there.
It's a nice big one. So good for watching things. You can tap it, so you'll be able to.
It's a 10-inch screen.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a phone call. Hang on a second. I thought this might be Smith, but it's not. Hello, please do not swear. You're live on air. I will do that. That, ladies and gentlemen, was my good wife ringing me, forgetting that I'm at work online. I'm my daughter. Sorry, I'm my daughter. Yes. Right. Shall we? Can I get on with my job now?
Mike, are they enjoying their picnic?
Oh, are you enjoying your picnic? I've told everyone you're on a picnic.
Can they describe their sandwiches to us?
Well, see, I think we've lost them, ladies and gentlemen, in the wilds.
They've hung up.
They've hung up on me. Oh, or have they? Or is that? I'm going to hang up on them. Right. So, yes, we've got this rather stylish, nice tablet. So that will be powerful enough to do most things that most people would like to do. Play games, watch YouTube.
Run
Zoom meetings, so you could access and watch this.
32 gigabyte storage will store a bit of music and photographs.
Yeah. And it's got a charger and everything in there. And, ladies and gentlemen, when we start identifying people who might get this, there's also some time we'll help set them all up, so they'll have stuff already set up for you, and we'll also be getting in touch with the people we're giving these to help them set it up and learn how to use it.
And there's little training sessions that people will need to attend to be able to access the.
So if you know anybody, or you think you might be someone who could, Mistress Tuck over down there in the corner, she's going to be helping organise this. So, ladies and gentlemen,
finding potential people with the need for these new technologies and supporting you to access the stuff online. So yes.
So they're not just to be given out to anybody. No. I would have had one. But they're to be given to eligible people.
Yeah. So if you think you know someone who's struggling to get online, and has a disability and is struggling to do all the things that you're doing currently right now by watching me, or they might like to get involved in some of the group activities but at the moment can't, then tell them to get in touch with Helen and Mark, and we'll see whether they're eligible for one of these free tablets. So that's really good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's really good, and well done to the funding team that put in for that, because we've got a group here of staff and people, including Eleanor and Bill and Nick, and amongst others.
That was me and you that did that one, wasn't it?
Quite possibly, I've forgotten.
It was.
Oh, was it me?
Yeah,
Right.
it was yourself and Mark that did that bit.
But anyway,
Hey,
we've got
yourself on the back.
I got them apparently. I don't remember doing it, ladies and gentlemen. But there we go. So we've got a funding team who've been working really hard. They've been getting money for this and for the works we've been doing in the building, for some of the things that we're doing outside of Heathlands as well, helping other groups of people. And that's allowed us to buy lots of toys and kit and things.
Yeah.
So that brings me on to my next unbox, ladies and gentlemen, which is this. Ooh.
See, I haven't even opened these yet. They're all shiny, brand new,
shiny.
sealed.
Now you ask me, Mike, why has it got a picture of an antelope on it? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a wildlife camera trap. Yes, you may have seen Mr. What's his face, Sir David Attenborough using these, or if you watch a Deadly 60, if you're of that age. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a little look inside. So
David Attenborough's ones cost slightly more money.
They might do, but I have seen on the BBC using this. So what we got? Oh, look, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it is.
Oh, I haven't even seen this yet.
Oh, look at this little
I'm excited about these.
Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. So this
DVR.
is a weatherproof camera
that
you can strap to trees.
IP rating of 66, I believe, is it?
Yeah, IP66, which means it's rated 6 for dust and particle invasion, and 6 for means you can stick it in water. That's what the 6 means. I can stick this underwater. Not sure what the pitch quality will be like, but there we go. So you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that this little unit, it's got little detectors at the bottom, so if an animal moves past it, it will start filming. So we're going to be using these, ladies and gentlemen, on site, because I can exclusively reveal Miss Marion's going to be back. Miss Miriam. Get my words right. Miss Miriam's back, and she's going to be starting in May a Wonders of Nature group. Yeah. So she's going to be starting up the education again.
So these devices, we splurged and got the extra ones with Wi-Fi connection. So we should be able to link these up to computers within the rooms where people will be able to watch or check with part of the session whether we've caught anything, or whether it's just Spiff around the back having a fight.
So.
Did you say they're IPX6?
IP66.
66.
IP66? I don't know that code.
Yeah, I do. It's for outdoor.
Well, IPX means that it can withstand a strong jet of water. If it's not IPX rated, it can't be submerged in water.
IP66 can.
It's a different rating.
It means you won't get electrocuted, but it means it won't work. It doesn't guarantee to work. So anyway, we can talk about IP and IPPX next time we're together. People don't want to know. We're getting a bit geeky here. Anyway, what I was saying was
we've just lost all the viewers.
Yeah, they've all just switched off. Was we're welcoming back Miriam. That's what I was saying before we started getting things. And she's going to be running a Wonders of Nature's group here at Heathlands. So there'll be some guys from here working in it. But also what we're going to try and do, ladies and gentlemen, is try some live streaming of education work.
Yes.
Again, looking to the future, so that people who can't attend here for whatever reason, whether that's because we're still shielded,
if they're in a separate bubble,
or if they're in a separate bubble in the near term, or if they live too far away to get here, they can start accessing some of our activities. So things like this are going to be very useful. Because we'll be able to capture the wildlife around here. Also, we've got the GoPros. If you know what GoPros, which are little cameras, high definition cameras that can be strapped to people or things, and cars and all sorts of stuff, so that allow us to be out and about filming and stuff. So hopefully we're going to broadcast some of the footage of these and some of the session that Miriam's delivering out and about live, or record it and then put it up later. So, hang on, Helen's had an idea.
Just thought of something.
Be right back.
Oh,
carry on.
I've got a pad now, have I? Oh, right. What time are we on?
We are on 2:10.
Oh, we better crack on, eh? Right, I don't know how long am I padding for. So that really ends the news for now.
We can go into the GALLERY.
The what?
Equipment news.
Oh, hang on. Here we go.
In equipment news.
Oh, in equipment news. Well, what's Helen going to spring on us?
Oh, what you got here?
We've had a donation to
Oh,
go with
Oh, yes, we have. Yeah.
our equipment.
oh,
So
very nice.
you were just talking about dust tight, waterproof wildlife cameras.
Mm-hmm.
My parents, very, very kindly, have donated this.
Oh,
A submergible camera.
oh.
Which is a
4K
brand new
submergible.
drop-proof, waterproof Fujifilm camera.
You need to move it a little that way because you're covering up with your gherkin. There we go. That's better. We can see it now. You were covering up with your gherkin.
So when Mike's doing his pond dipping, we can kick him in and we can film it at the same time underwater.
Yes. So that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be coming to work next week.
Excellent. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got more toys than you can shake a stick at. So yes, well, thanks very much to Mummy and Daddy Tuck for that.
I think we need to move
Any
forward
other-
into the art showcase soon.
And we're going to do a very quick screen peep before we do that. Yeah, so screen peep. Quick screen peep before we go into the extended, super long art showcase extreme activity nonsenseness.
So, we haven't actually got that many screen peeps.
That's
So
good.
we'll go into the gallery then.
Got Anthony saying good news, I've got another £1 off, and Alan is saying happy birthday, Spiff.
Excellent, good. Right, so let's crack on then with art showcase and activity extreme. Hit it, Mark.
Go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we're straight in with Mr. Brian over there in the purple bubble.
Yeah. So where's my notes for photos? So the first 5 photos were sent in by Nicola.
Oh,
So we have Brian,
yes.
we have Heather, with a nice
That's a very colourful sort of landscape by the look of it.
pyramids and dolphins.
Excellent.
Okay.
Two of my favourite things. Oh no,
Earth
this is for Earth Day, so you can see they've been making this really big map in art, and they've been making some signage, and I believe Mark's been working on the big map. On this, oh, hang on, whoa, slow, but this is Joy's
Joyce garden collage.
collage. Yeah, so this is all different types of flowers she
It's either
likes.
garden collage or garden collage.
I think it's a garden collage. And this is we've moved over to the orange bubble now, and this is the
It's Will.
Earth Day again. So as you can see, there's a message from Will.
Earth Day, hug your planet. By
Hug
Will.
your planet. That's right. So Will was with us over Easter. He's back at college now, but he enjoyed doing that. And there's Joy. That's a beautiful
Cherry blossom tree.
cherry blossom. That's
Hi, Joy.
beautiful. Now
Isn't it?
all the blossoms are coming out here on the trees, so we're getting a lot of that. But that's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, now we looked at this under construction.
So this we've left Nicholas, and we're now into the purple bubble.
Yeah. Now this we started seeing the start of this last week.
Yeah.
This is the holographic kaleidoscope collage
Kaleidoscopic
thing.
stickers here.
Yeah.
Off the back of this, I went and bought Eva one, and she's been doing them all week. She
Yeah.
loves them.
So that would be Emma Farrell, I guess.
I'm guessing that definitely is.
Yeah.
I can get them up on screen if we run out of name.
We've seen that. That's the Earth Day. Self.
It's definitely a Brian.
Oh, Brian,
special.
this is Donna, I think. I think we're doing a portrait of Donna.
And there's Brian doing some.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my eyes aren't that
Is
good.
it
I
a
can't
koala?
quite. I
Koala
think it
maybe?
might be a koala. Yes, it's either a koala or a panda, but it's climbing a
Or
tree.
someone with a white beard.
White beard. Me. I'm not climbing that tree. Now this will be another Mistress Farrell. More owl
I think it will be
nonsense.
far.
She loves her owls. And,
Another farrell.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Cool, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a fox, I would guess.
Or a raccoon.
Red panda.
Yeah, red panda, maybe, yes. And
And
there's the
lady
lady
herself.
herself working on it. So you can see.
Mid-stickering.
Yeah. And here's Kimothy. She's been making loads of soft furnishings for her new gaff.
Yeah, she's got a new sofa, and these are the cushions that go on it.
And are those sweeties on there?
I don't know.
Is that material?
The owls,
No
I think.
owls.
Or are they
Owls.
owls? Makes more sense with it being Kim.
I think she just wants to feel like a giant, so she's made really small cushions. And she's got to sit in a really small chair and think she's a giant.
Take pictures of herself and look like she's a giant. Excellent. Good work there, Kim. I'm liking that. And there's
Look in the background. What's that in the background?
What's that? Oh,
She's remembered a walker.
excellent. She's bringing a walker in, and now she's moving even faster around the site, ladies and gentlemen.
We've had that
and
one
then we've
already.
had the cherry tree. That's more Earth Day stuff.
Yeah.
There's some different Earth Days.
I think this could be an Earth Day one as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure whose hand that is.
I can look it up if we need to know.
Well, do we need to know, ladies and gentlemen? No, that's Kim.
Next game.
The Joy! It was Joy's
There we
hand,
go.
ladies and gentlemen. There's a new game show,
correct
ladies and
yourself.
gentlemen. Guess whose hand it is doing the artwork? So this is quite an in-depth picture she's doing for Earth Day. She's a lot of detail in there. You can't quite see it on there, ladies and gentlemen, but she's doing lots of blending of colours, lots of shading.
Well, the greens and blues already look very Earth planety.
Yeah. So that's really nice work there.
I should have had that one as well.
Oh, there's you've got group work. I think they're starting to plot out some big things for.
I could see an Earth been drawn there.
Yeah, some big Earth signs. Oh, and there's Abby, who's joined us back for more days this week. And
I believe she's in today as well, is she?
She is in today. So hello, Abby, if you're watching.
I'll
so
wave, but you can't see us.
So it looks like she's doing some flowers there by the look of it.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're obviously doing
Joy.
a bit of spring flowers.
Always got a good smile, Joy.
There we go, Joy. That's some more of artwork.
That's our one and only Jackie.
It is Jackie, yes.
Been very patriotic.
Yeah, so this is doing some flags for St George's Day.
And I'm guessing that's Brian's arm because he's got a wheel next to him.
Yeah, I would imagine so. So this is doing. They're using tissue paper to make these, ladies and gentlemen, which is a bit more fiddly than
Is
you
there
think.
a name for that technique?
There probably is. I have no idea what it is. Helen, are you
A
online?
cross between collage and decoupage.
There we go, ladies and
There you go.
gentlemen. Let's call it rough decoupage.
That's quite.
So this is the one. This is what we
dramatic,
saw
isn't it?
earlier. This is Joy. As I say, she's working
Is that
really.
Joy's one?
Yeah, one of the ones she's been working on. She's been looking at using paint to create texture and movement, and it's.
I thought for a second that was a picture of Spiff in the corner. It's not.
No, it's not. So she's been really developing her paint work and her brush strokes.
Well done.
Oh, that's good. I'm not sure who did that, but that's really good.
But that looks like it's in the green bubble because they use black sugar paper as backdrops
No, it won't
there.
be. It's still in the purple bubble.
Is it still in the purple bubble?
I can look it up and find it out. We'll
Yeah,
come back
get back to
to
us on that one, Mark. That's
Maybe
really-
Mark?
And I definitely know who these are.
Whose are these then?
These are Sarah Farmer's. This is a set she got where you paint the stones, you put on a transfer,
Oh.
and then you can paint in or leave them like that.
Oh, brilliant.
Very good.
These are the sets she was recommending for Eva. She said they liked.
Ah, right. Okay.
And these are the ones she did herself.
These are freehand.
Yep.
Excellent. Nice.
I thought that was a stone from Among Us, but she did tell us what it was. I can't remember.
I'm sure.
But it
she'll
looks
message
like
you.
the guy from Among Us, if anyone knows what Among Us is.
No.
So
Ooh.
these are from the Emma Davison section.
Ah. We haven't seen a lot from the prolific, may I say, arts and crafter Miss Emma
It
Davidson.
looks like a dinosaur egg that's been turned into an earth.
Yes. Ah, so maybe yes. Oh, look at that, lady.
That's cool.
That is really good. I mean,
A
that-
lot of work gone into
Mandala
that.
lion.
Mandala line. So that's a lot of detailed colouring there, ladies and gentlemen. That's stunning. Oh my word, that's even
Giraffe.
better. If you see a giraffe like that, you need to get your eyes tested. But that is stunning. Ah, that's cool. A little hedgehoggy type thing.
Is it
That looks
A
like
kid
it's
what do
now.
you call it? Is it mandolin? No, mangolin?
pangolin.
Mandala?
Pangolin, is it?
It's not a pangolin, no. I think
Oh,
it is.
I'd
It's the
look
one with the
like
little
you
pointy
hit
nose, whatever it is.
No, hedgehogs have little pointy
No, they
noses.
don't.
Yes, they do. That looks like
Emma
a tattoo.
Davison special.
I'm sure I've seen that on tattoo fixers. But no, that's
Beautiful.
again shading there. Again, looking at like Joy's working on a shading and a contrasting of colours. That's good.
And
Ooh,
this is the last one, which is a little sock person. Huh?
sock person. Yeah. So this is something they've been working on over in the purple bubble. These little sock figurines.
And there was a tutorial on not this DVD, but the one before that on how to do these.
Right. So there, ladies, if you
Obviously
want to know how to
Helen
do that, then that's where to go.
So we're now on to the orange bubble.
Ah, yes. Some more love you. That'll be a Vicky, I guess, or a Rebecca. Or it might even be a Martha. We've had Martha in over Easter, so it might be a Martha.
Could well be.
Wow.
Earth Day ones are cool, aren't they?
That jumps out at you. That's definitely Vicky's work on her, because I was helping her with that. That's, not
Give me
sure.
Earth.
Yeah, again, looking at the colouring on that, I think that might be Martha.
Oh, okay.
And
There's
there's
the
a
finished
completed George Cross. Oh, now this is a game that Will made with, I think, Jackie, but I might be wrong. So this is a Saving the Earth recycling game that you can play.
Cool.
So he got the pictures and made the little counters, and you have to work out where you put your rubbish. So it's to help people remember
Does it go
which
in the
bit
compost?
goes.
Does it go in clothing? Does it go in
So
bottle bank?
well done, that Will. And I know that
Reusable.
they've tested it out in the orange bubble and played it a little bit.
So their trainers can go in reusable items and the clothing bank.
Yes, there you go. You see. So if you haven't got one, you might have the other. Excellent. And yes, so there we
Is
go.
that the same one?
Yeah, it's the same game, but there's two sides to it.
And now we're over to the green bubble.
We are in the green bubble, and there you can see not only is that an Earth Day thing, but they're actually using what I'm going to call the rough decoupage technique to create an Earth. So that's a huge amount of work that I know that the guys down there in the green bubble have been doing. There's Mr. Robin Francis.
How are you doing?
He's with us extra days. His needlework's coming on, but he's doing something.
Painted a lovely kite there, I think.
Is it a kite?
I think it's a kite.
I need a bigger TV, Mark. I can't quite see from this distance.
I'll have to get some more budget then.
Right. Yes, I think it is a kite. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see in the background there's a new creation happening on the We're going to have to give that
bricked up fireplace.
The fireplace is morphing, ladies and gentlemen, into something new. Ah, now this is the guys demonstrating the equipment from ICANN that some of you may have been got the exercise.
Look
program.
at the strength of Johnny there.
Yeah, look at Johnny there. That almost reminiscent of his circus days as the circus strongman.
I think the best one in there is Nesh just popped in from the side.
Brilliant. So yes, so that was our friends down at ICANN and the equipment they lent us. We did some pictures for their website.
Yeah, so these were the elastic stretchy bands that we sent out. You got books that went with them as well.
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in?
To what?
To the middle.
Who was zooming into?
So, ladies and gentlemen, there in the middle is Kaylee, who's our new student placement from Carlisle United. So she's with us a couple of days a week, slotted right in with all the madness. So hello to Kaylee down there. I think she's in purple today, but I'm not entirely sure which bubble. So nice to see you and welcome. And here's here we go.
With his needlework,
He's back to his needlework. This is Mr. Robin Francis doing tulips. I think there might be some still life going on because there seems to be a lot of tulips happening. There he is. Look at that, he's loving the attention. Yeah, he's such a poser. Oh, nice picture.
That's lovely.
Again, I think, if I'm right in saying that's a bit of colouring, but shading again with the colouring pens.
It looks like there might have been like watercolour there. I'm not sure.
But yeah, it's to give that watercolour effect, but it actually is felts. Nice, more tulips and
the colour by number fish.
now this is Robin. I'm sure this is Robin doing these. I think a lot of this is Robin's work. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the tree outside of the Hawaiian Ballroom,
which was the circuit tree until it got repainted.
It got repainted, and this version of the tree is the spring tree. So you've got the spring flowers, you've got the leaves coming back on, and we've got various animals that you might see at this time.
Yeah, some of the animals have got names, but I can't actually read them on here.
I wonder if they've done any close-ups. Maybe if we try and see what.
So these when I went to the missed photos from last week. But I think these were actually shown 2 weeks ago, these ones.
All right, okay.
Because Easter was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, so there's an Easter wishes from Abby.
Then we have Alan in his house eating cake, by the looks of it.
Yes, because they made chocolate cake, didn't they? They made I'm sure that they made chocolate cake. Look. Jackie's cooking session on a Wednesday, I'm sure they made a chocolate cake.
Oh, there's some of the cake.
Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you're spoilt in that house.
That's just wrong.
Rock buns and Victoria sandwich, very nice.
Nice.
And this is the one from Anthony from last week that we missed off from Facebook. So this is part of Helen Walsh's last session, was it?
Yes, so it was her weaving session where she taught us how to create a woven mat just using a piece of cardboard and some string.
Nice.
Cool. And then we're in the Rudd Bake Off now.
Oh, all right. So
this is Anthony's one from last week.
Is that shortbread?
Shortbread
things, it looks like, yeah.
Nice.
And then we have Joanne's from this week. Now, which is better? Anthony's or Joanne's?
Do we know?
Anthony's,
do we know what Joanne's is? Is it chocolate
it's
brownie?
Chocolate brownie.
Brownie.
Yeah, nice.
So
tough choice, ladies and gentlemen. Tough choice.
That's a tough choice because brownie, obviously delicious, but shortbread, good for dunking.
He's done a good job with them there as well.
What I would do is I would get a thin slice of the brownie, put it on top of a piece of shortbread and have both together, and I think that would be the winner, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Well done, Joanne. Well done, Anthony. Oh.
So this is Richie winning the sweepstake for the Grand National, I think.
Oh, right, yes.
I thought they were pushing each other out the way. But
I did think they were fighting when
they
I
were
first
the
came
elbow
up.
handshake.
I did think they were fighting at the first time I saw that.
Yeah, I thought they were fighting over chocolates, but no,
Yeah.
it's the elbow handshake and congratulating Richie on winning.
And you've got a better view of the new pink fireplace that's being installed. You may remember we've had a Halloween version of that, we've had a Christmassy version of that. I'm not sure what the pink version is going to be like, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
And this, I caught Jamie yesterday. He's outside and he's redoing the flowering beds.
So you may remember last year, ladies and gentlemen, we built that flowering bed and we made that as a tribute to the NHS and all the key workers. We made a big rainbow plant. We planted the bed with rainbow colours. Obviously,
we donated all those plants from Houghton Hall, weren't we?
That's correct, Helen. Well remembered.
So on the theme of Jamie, so Jamie's been working with Jane and going around and helping out with the horses. Now they've sent us loads of footage and some pictures, so I thought I'd add some of the pictures this week.
Oh, there we go. So there's Jamie. Look at Jamie riding.
So I'm not sure the name of the horse, but this is him.
Oh, I think it's a cob, I believe. It's a type of horse.
It is a gypsy cob.
Yeah, it's a black and white. So that's.
And you might see in the background there. This is the JLEP photo coming up next.
Well, hang on a second, just before we go to that. So there you can see he's actually looking at helping Jane look after the horses. So he's doing grooming and cleaning, and so it's not just about looking at them. He's actually getting hands on, and I believe some of the videos about how to do this sort of stuff.
Yeah. It's like animal husbandry, but mainly around horses.
Horse care. So will this be going up online? Will it?
Yes. I'll be making some sort of video out of it and putting it up online.
So, ladies, if you're interested in horses and how you look after horses, or you just like watching horses,
I just like watching Jamie.
Oh, you like watching Jamie? Then, tune in for that. There's something will go up online at some point very soon. Right.
So now this is the last photo. JLEP.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
You ready for this? There we go.
The big horror. So there we go. It was recently St Patrick's Day.
Yes, and everyone's been putting on this mask, and there's been photos of everyone in it. But we thought this was a particularly fetching one.
Of Johnny. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny is a
little pot of gold.
He's not much taller than that in real life. And it's been a long time since he's had that amount of hair, although I'm one to talk.
But that is his real pot of gold.
That's his real pot of gold. Excellent. Well done, Johnny.
Back to the studio.
Back to the studio. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We had to whistle through that because we've been waffling on for quite a long time. So I'm feeling, is there any... What's...
Eva just brought me this. This is one of the sticker.
Little kaleidoscope sticker ones.
Oh, is that a griffin?
Collages that she's been doing. Inspired by Emma Farrell.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Eva. So that's a griffin.
She's done.
Yes, a mythical beast of legend and myth. So, ladies and gentlemen, do we have a final screen peeps? Screen peeps.
We do. So there was a question about what are we having for our tea, but I think we've all kind of covered that. That was Alan.
Alan. Oh, that 1-1 then.
One.
That's good draw.
Call it a draw
well,
today.
we've discussed we've discussed my tea arrangements or lack of them. I think did you say that you were having burgers tonight?
Yes.
We are, yes.
So there we go, Alan. It's burgers in the Tuck Watson household. Mine, it will be whatever I can be bothered to make.
I want to make a special.
Yeah.
More.
Oh, you've gone very quiet there, Helen.
Have I?
Oh, now you're back.
I turned it down because Google started doing that echoey thing that I was telling you about.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. So, Anthony's saying I've been helping Mark do Monday dancing. Very good work, Anthony.
He's got some good moves as well.
And he's been helping Nick on a Thursday.
And I know Nick finds that very helpful.
Alan is saying, are you now we had sand various? We'll have to decipher that one and get back to you, Alan.
They had various sandwiches for lunch.
Oh, was it the cakes?
Oh, various sandwiches.
Or it could be various sandwich
the
cakes.
Cakes he was on about.
Maybe. Who knows?
Very good. And the last comment, because he has to have the last word, is Stormhammer Deathclaw Firebrand saying, stretcher size.
Stretcher size.
That'll
be the green things, won't it? Yeah. Stretcher size. Very good. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, all that remains for me to do is do some shout outs. Have we had any shout outs from your end up on the chat there?
We haven't actually, no. But if anybody would like to shout out, to a family member, to say hello to someone, to say thank you to someone,
Oh, happy
Do put it in
birthday.
the comments or send us an email at that email address I put in.
Right, so I'm just going to very quickly run through the shout-outs I've got, ladies and gentlemen. Usual shouts-out, because we know they're watching, to Donna and David Smart down there at Aglenby Street. So shouting you out. Shouting about everyone at Fire Street. So that's Anna and Andrew and Emma. So up there. Also, big shout-out to Mike C. Over there in Denton Home near me. I hope you're listening. And,
Is he back in Denton Home now?
Sorry?
Is he back in Denton Home?
I think he's back in. I'm assuming he's back in Denton Home. A big shout out also to everyone who's commented and joined in the activities today. So that's Anthony, Paul. Who else have we had? Alan. Who've all commented. Donna. Yeah. So big shout out to you guys for getting involved, because this was so much better when we've got things to bounce off. Matthew, yeah, good. All the Aikens as well, because I know that it says it's Mike, but I'm sure Mrs. Aiken is having a little giggle in the background
Melvin,
there too.
yes.
Yes, so I think
thank you guys.
hello to all the Aikens.
And all the bubbles for tuning in.
And what?
The bubbles for tuning
And
in.
the bubbles for tuning in. So big shout out to all the bubbles.
You may notice a few regulars not popping up, and that's because they're coming back to Heathlands.
Yes, there we go. Yes. Our audience figures may drop. Oh no!
Well, they're just dispersed. They don't drop. They just change places.
Change places. Yes. So I'd like a big shout out to all the staff as usual, particularly those behind the scenes that you don't see on the camera, who do all the work on the packs. Where's the pack gone? Where have I thrown the pack down there?
Which was mostly Maria this time.
So Maria has been working hard on them. Susan. Helen down there in the corner. Other Helen, Mark, and anybody else who's helped do on the packs. And a big shout out to all of the funding gang that have been working on that. And that includes people like Anna Smith, who you may remember, who sits on our board. She's been getting involved in helping us do some funding. You guys over there, Mark and Helen. Where are you? Nick and Eleanor and Bill, and I'm sure I've probably missed somebody. So big shout out to you guys who've been out there trying to get extra money in so we can do stuff like this, and we can do stuff like the porta cabin, which I showed you last week, and loads of other stuff which we'll talk about in the future, that hopefully we can get started once lockdown starts lifting out there in community, things like Better Together and all sorts of exciting stuff out there.
Better Together starts next Friday.
It does, yes. Better Together is restarting.
With 2 sessions called Keep Fit with Cake. The first one in the morning at Harrowby, I believe, and the second one in the afternoon at Penrith.
Did we nominate Helen to make all the cakes?
Yeah, Helen said she would do all the baking.
Or was it Spiff in his absence?
She said she'd make enough for the site as well, and we could have some on Friday.
Excellent. Friday cake. Yeah. Nice. I like it, yeah.
I'd complain, but I do make a mean cake.
Well, this is true. You see, if you didn't bake so well, what come on?
She's a master baker.
Yes, I'm sure she is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, all that remains for me to do is to thank Mr. Mark on the buttons over there.
And thank you, Michael.
And to thank Mistress Tuck down there in the corner, who's on the comments and chat.
Thank you, guys.
And I'll look forward to not seeing you next week, because next week, normality, as far as it can, is restored.
Can you call Spiff normal?
Well, I can, because he's not here. I wouldn't say it to his face. So next week, ladies and gentlemen, you've interrupted me flow now. What was that, Helen?
Yeah. This is the last time I'll be broadcasting from Raffles.
This is true. Yes, so next week, live in the studio will be Mistress Tuck, rejoined by the legend that is Mr. Stormhammer. So Spiff will be back next week. So from me, thanks for joining, and have a good weekend. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.